take a shot around you.
And here's Memphis' starting group. We've got Edey. Vince Williams is out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Jackson outside from the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Outside Edwards. They set the pick. And he knocks down the 10-footer.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Jackson the screen. Lets it go from deep. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Minnesota with the ball. After the basket by Memphis. Randall, good.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Williams finds Edey. Williams looking around. Top of the key. Randall pulls down the board.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
The 3, DiVincenzo. And another 3 from Minnesota.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Jackson outside. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Williams misses. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Their energy level was great. They played with such heart. They competed for all 50-50 balls. They just went all out.
And guys, in doing that, everything fell into place for them. Sometimes you make your own breaks. And there's no way you would have known who the underdogs were based on how they played.
Shot clock at 2. Launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
McDaniels, that's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Wells, coming off a 16-point game against Portland. There's Jackson with the 3, and again, Memphis no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the paint. Here's Randall. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Randall's got 5 now.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Williams. Pass to Jackson. Outside, Williams. Puts up a 3. McDaniels with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Gobert. McDaniels passes to Randall. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
Right side Wells. And they pick up 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. 6-point lead. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
They've done on the perimeter. Their spacing, ball movement, it's been a strong suit of theirs.
And I think those rebounding numbers they're posting really tells you a lot about how hard this team works on both ends of the floor. Always ready to fight on the glass. Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside Wells. Jackson surveying the D. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Williams from long range. McDaniels with the rebound.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
They get it back. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Grizzlies shooting 33% in the first quarter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And for the guys who changed teams in the offseason, Clark, how long do you think it takes them to learn a new system?
I think it's a couple things. I mean, one, a lot of teams in the NBA use similar terminology and run similar sets, so that helps. But you've got to be a fairly quick learner. And then, depending on how complex the system is, that usually can impact how quick you pick things up.
And that one misses. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, VA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Here's Williams, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Now Jackson, and his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. Knocks down the triple.
And we've seen Triple J do this many times. Answer the triple.
Pass to Randall. Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards has got 7.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
Now Jackson. Shoots over Randall, and there's Memphis with another bucket. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Memphis with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And that sends Jalen Wells to the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards. Memphis shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Nas Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
free throw, no good. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Free throw good, Edwards. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Wells. Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Outside Wells. Three-pointer. Williams misses.
Not his best work at all. This is the quarter he'd rather forget.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Jackson. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Memphis missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Outside Reed. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Williams. He's scoreless. Can they get it? Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. 15 in his last outing. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Minnesota.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Grizzlies trail by 14. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 9 points.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Some changes for Memphis. Memphis on D. A 12-point game. Clark, the pass to Edwards. 1:25 left in the first.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Fires top of the key. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randall on the screen. Here's Conley. Pass to Randall. 5 to shoot. From downtown, Conchar pulls it in. Aldama right side. Now here's Conchar. Back to Aldama. And that's going to be a travel. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, ending the quarter up 10, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Jock Landale is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's John Conchar. And it's Spencer in at the 1 spot. So it's the Grizzlies now, following the score by Minnesota. Picked by Aldama. Right side, Caldwell-Pope. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Outside Reed. Pass to Conley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And Conley drops them both.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
Landale with a screen. Up top, Caldwell-Pope. He had 16 in the win against Portland.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
The Timberwolves lead by 14. Pass to Dillingham. Banked it in off the glass.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. There's the 3. And again, it's Memphis missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Aldama. Conchar outside. Picked by Aldama. Conchar outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Aldama. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Conley looking for an opening. Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Conchar. Wells comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Williams is subbed in for Spencer. Jackson outside. Outside, Williams. Shoots. Dillingham with a rebound.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Conley. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Dillingham, no good. The Grizzlies have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Aldama outside. Pass to Landale. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson for 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Yeah, Jackson Jr. does have this in his bag. The big man can punish you from range.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. Pass to Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Here's Dillingham. 4-3. The rebound by Jackson. Aldama outside to the inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Edwards. Minnesota again missing. Grizzlies trail by 14. Williams in the post. Missed inside.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Dillingham. Soft touch off the glass. Dillingham's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now here's Jackson. 12 points for him. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. From deep three-point range. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 18.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Williams passes to Landale. Aldama outside. Landale with a screen. Now here's Aldama, guarded by Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from the top of the key. Connects. The jumper drops. Williams has got his first basket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Wells. Pass to Williams. And here's Landale. He picked up 15 in their last win against Portland. Wells misses. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Yeah, and 2 mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
To the middle. Here's Landale. Back to Aldama. Wells, the pass to Landale. Now Jackson. Williams on the wing. Outside Wells. There's the 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Edwards. Grizzlies trail by 17. Inside. Here's Wells. And a nice finish on the layup. Wells has got 6.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands, but that's easier said than done.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Randall. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Pass to Wells. To the paint. Kicks it out to Jackson. Offline with a 3.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's DiVincenzo, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. They get it back. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Jackson outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing, and then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly, and then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
Now here's Gobert. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Just 5 on the clock. Reed for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Jackson. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 19. Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Williams passes to Wells. Pass to Jackson. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And guys, I'd keep it simple. Keep running plays for Triple J. He's been awesome tonight.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Brian?
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. The Grizzlies shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Now here's Wells. He's got 6. And that's good. Jackson for 3. Jackson's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
His third shot from downtown this quarter. 4 for the game.
Back to DiVincenzo. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Edwards. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Williams passes to Wells. Now Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 22.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Outside McDaniels. Edwards for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Williams. 43 seconds left in the first half. From behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Now here's Reed. He's got 9. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Edey. Pass to Williams. Here's Jackson. Reed defending. Can he keep it going? Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. He's got 24. Anthony Edwards has been on display. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Well, I think for Memphis, they're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they're going up against some good shooters. Can't give guys room to operate. You have to crowd them, make them put the ball on the floor.
Sound recommendations from Dr. O'Neill. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Now here's Edwards. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 29.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. He's covered by Wells. Now here's Gobert. McDaniels from long range. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Outside Wells. Pass to Edey. Back to Wells. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Randall, defended by Jackson. Jack's up with 3. Randall can't hit. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it.
Now here's Wells. Defense is right there. Outside, Williams. He shoots over DiVincenzo. Williams misses.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And Edey with a block. Jackson on the wing. Checked by Randall. And that one drops for him. Jackson's got 26.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. To the inside. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Edwards. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert. Outside, Williams. Outside, Wells. Jackson, left side. Shoots over Randall. Jackson gets the bucket. 28 points for him.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Back to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the long J. Edwards has got 32 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Randall. And again, it's Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drops in the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Wells. 6 points for him. Jackson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Williams from long range. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Randall outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Edwards looking it over. 17-foot shot on the way. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Williams finds Edey. And here's Jackson. Checked by Randall. Edey with the ball. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period, he finally drains one.
The Timberwolves lead by 23. Outside Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Randall outside. Fires the three. And another three from Minnesota.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Jackson outside. The 3 ball. And they recover it. Williams up top. He's got 5. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Edwards. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got 11 points here in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Pass to Jackson. Edey with a screen on Randall. Jackson against Randall. Now here's Edey. He's guarded closely. Wells. Off target with the 3.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now here's Williams. He has 7, takes a 3, fires in the triple. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For Memphis, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And here you have the best teams when it comes to 3-point shooting this season. The 4th spot held by Minnesota.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in for Jackson. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. For 3, Conley. Counted from distance. 7 points in the game.
Stop and pop. Conley dangerous everywhere.
Timeout call, Memphis. So a moment now to see the story for Jalen Wells.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Memphis has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Back to Aldama. Pass to Edey. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
And it's Conley with the ball for the T-Wolves. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Now here's Randall. Give him 8 points now.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Back to Williams. Launches it. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
The Timberwolves lead by 22. Now Edwards. 37 points for him. And Edwards slams it in.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Aldama, left side. Williams from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 14 points now in the second half.
Hey, it took him a little bit to get going, but he's really got that three working now.
Back to Randall. Pass to Conley. Gobert up top. Edey defends. Edey against Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And there's a minute 45 left in the third. Aldama, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 23. Pass to McDaniels. Conley with the ball, working on Williams. Well, the Grizzlies shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Out left to the wing. To the left wing. Aldama outside. Here's Williams. Over Conley. Williams misses. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Shot on the wing. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 41.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Outside, Williams. Picked by Aldama. Puts up a three. They grab their own miss. Good. Edey's got 6.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
Pass to Randall. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. That one falls. Randall's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Williams. 16 points for him. Edwards comes with a double team. Here's the three. And he can't get that one. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Minnesota delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Memphis, Jackson out there with Jock Landale. Then there's Santi Aldama. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Spencer in at the point guard position. And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Randall. From 12 feet. It's hauled in by Landale. Landale's got 4 rebounds now. Right side, Caldwell-Pope. Back to Landale. Outside, Caldwell-Pope. Jackson for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Outside Conley. For 3, Randall. Aldama grabs a board. Well, Memphis shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
Here's Spencer. He's guarded by Conley. Aldama outside. Now here's Landale. Reed defending. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Spencer from outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Dillingham's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Randall against Jackson. Randall right side. Here's Dillingham for 3. It's hauled in by Landale. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And he gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got his first 2 points of the night.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Edey's checked in. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. And the shot goes. Edwards got 43 points.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. From 8 feet. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Jackson's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Randall left side. Shoots over Jackson. Memphis with a rebound.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Yep, that one's good.
Look at Caldwell Pope battling inside. Boy, he fights through that contact, doesn't he?
Jackson against Randall. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Edey with a screen on Randall. Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. From deep. Connects from downtown. Edwards got 46.
Wow. What can you say?
Here's Spencer. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Edey. Now Aldama to the left side wing. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And the 3 off target. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now Randall. And here's Conley. Randall deciding where to go with it. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Randall against Jackson. Randall, the pass to Reed. Edey with a steal. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 38 points.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Caldwell Pope against Edwards. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Minnesota leading by 21. Pass to Randall. Kicks it out to Clark. Out to the wing. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Edey. Shoots over Reed, and there's Memphis with another bucket.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Randall against Jackson. The kick out to Edwards. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. Over Randall, and there's Memphis with another bucket.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
The Timberwolves lead by 23. Conley passes to Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Randall. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 44.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Edwards. Baseline jumper right on the money.
Well, in that mid-range area, Edwards is money. The defense must guard him better than this.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Jackson down low. Check by Randall. Puts it up, and Jaren Jackson again. Jackson's got 46.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. Good work there as it goes. Jackson's got 48.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Randall outside. The 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Randall, the big fella, knocking it down from deep.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's Edwards after the basket by Memphis. 5 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass. Edwards got 58.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Over to the left wing. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Shoots over Randall. Jackson can't get it to go.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Jackson can't get it to go. Outside Conley. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Oh, another one falls! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Aldama outside. Jackson with a screen on Clark. Here's Aldama. No good again that time. Outside Conley. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.